Welcome to this SOLIDWORKS tutorial on engine, guys. In this video we are going to create the motion study analysis of this engine as you are seeing here, and after that we are going to create this exploded view for engine parts, and then we are going to create the animation with the exploded view as you are seeing here. So let's begin. First we are going to start with the motion study analysis, and for that first make sure that you have selected a proper orientation that you like. So I am selecting this one. This is, by the way, an isometric view. If you don't like this, you can select any view from here. You can rotate it from the mouse and you can select any of the view you like, because this is going to be the final view when you when you hit the animation or motion study analysis. So you have to select your favorite view. So this is the best one for my case, the isometric view. Then start with the motion study. Click here, motion study, and first you have to drag this. We have to define the time. So I'm good with 8 seconds. You can specify 10 seconds, 6 seconds, it's up to you. Then select this setting and here specify frame per seconds as 25 or 30. And after that select this contacts. After selecting these contacts, you have to select each and every part of this piston cylinder assembly. Make sure that you have selected every part. These pistons, piston rings, shafts, so nothing should be left. And this include this O-rings as well, piston rings. So make sure to turn all of these parts as blue, which indicates that all of these parts have been selected. So I'm selecting all of these parts, these O-rings as well, or you can say the piston rings. And after selecting all of these parts, some of these parts have been left, so let me select all of these. Okay, and after that make sure that you are in the right view as well, this one, and zoom in where you want it to be. After that check this box from here, and then you need to select this motor option, and you have to specify the motor direction here on this shaft. So this is going to be rotating clockwise. If you want to reverse the direction, you can reverse it from here. Okay, and after that you need to specify the speed or RPM, which in my case 25 is fine. Okay, so after specifying everything, you have to click on this calculate button. I am moving it fast forward. It's gonna take a lot of time of yours, so I'm not gonna make this video longer, so that's why I'm moving it fast forward. And then you have to press the play button. So this is going to be the orientation that we have fixed priorly, and let me show you. If I change the orientation like this and then I select the play button, it will automatically get back to the view that we have selected priorly. So that is the benefit of selecting that view first, that I have explained you earlier in this video. And now this is the time for the exploded view, so make sure that you are in the model tab. Then select here exploded view and make sure that you have selected this first option. And first I am going to select all of these piston rings. So make sure that you select only the piston rings and not any other part. And as you can see, this is piston which is selected, so click and delete. So select all of these piston rings. Make sure that you have selected only piston rings for this step. After selecting all of these piston rings, you have to drag it upward like this in the y-axis, and here you have to specify that distance. So I am specifying 200 millimeter, and after that we have to click on done button. If you have selected enter or this checkbox, you have to come back to configuration, drop down this menu, right click here on exploded view and go into the edit feature, and you are back here again. Okay, so after that I'm going to select all of these shafts. These are the 4 shafts, and I'm going to drag this in the z-axis like this toward the left side, and here I am specifying the distance, which is 600 millimeter. After that, click on done, and then you have to select all of these pistons and drag it upward like this. It's better to specify some distance, so initially I'm specifying 170. It's too much upward, so you can minimize the distance and click on done button. And now it's time to select these lower parts of the connecting rod and drag it downward. Drag all of them downward like this, and here you can specify the distance, which I'm specifying as 200 millimeter. You can change it if you want. Click on done button, then select all of these parts again and drag them toward left side, and here you can specify the distance as well. 600 millimeters, fine. Click on done button, and after that select this crankshaft, move it downward, and here you can specify any distance you like. I'm specifying as 200 millimeter, 220. It's okay. And then we are only left with these connecting rods, so I'm gonna move it upward in this direction, and here you can specify any distance you like. So 600 millimeter is fine for my case, and I'm clicking on done. And after that you have to check this box as well. Make sure to check this box button as well. Okay, now we have to collapse it, so right click here and click on collapse. So they are assembled again. You have to come back to the configuration, right click here and click on explode, click on collapse. And now let's animate it. So right click here and click on animate explode. Okay, and now again right click here and click on animate collapse. Animate collapse. So the engine parts will get assembled like this. Okay, so now it's time to make the animation. So make sure that you are in the motion study analysis. This time I'm going to make a working analysis, so select this option and here select explode first and click on next. Here we have to specify the time for the explode. So 6 seconds is fine, and click on here 0 and click on finish, and let me show you. So these are going to be the time. Okay, and select this animation wizard again and click on collapse this time, and click on next button, and here interval you can define 5 or 6 seconds, but the only thing that matters is this time. So as you can see, the explode time is around 8 seconds, so this start time should be more than 8 seconds, so I'm specifying as 8.2, and after that you can click on finish, and this is going to be the collapse time. Okay, now you can click on calculate first. It's gonna take much more time, so I'm gonna move it fast forward, and then you can click on play button, and this is the working animation along with the exploded view. It's gonna disassemble and assemble while rotating or while working. And now we are going to save the animation, but before that create here new view from here, and here type any name. I'm typing just A and click OK. And whenever you gonna select this A, that view we have created, it automatically gets back to here. Okay, so we are going to use this new view while saving the animation, so I will explain you how. Let me just confirm it first. Okay, now let's save this animation. So click on save animation, and I'm going to select the right resolution, so 16:9 is fine for my case. And here you can type any name you like for this animation, and then click on save button and click OK. As soon as you do that, quickly click here and click on this A, so it will get back to the view A, which incorporates all of these parts. And now I'm just going to show you how it's going to work. So that's all for this video guys. If you find this video helpful, then please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.